Hello everybody and welcome back to Empower Kids channel on YouTube, and this time just for a little bit so I can explain the purpose of the packet that we sent home this week, which was the engine plate. And if you weren't able to come by the office and pick up your packet, that is perfectly fine, because in this video I'm going to show you everything that you need in order to make your own engine plate at home. So I just did my engine plate and it turned out just like this. So this is what mine looked like. And now I'm going to go over everything that I used in order to make that engine plate look just like that. So the first thing that you're going to need is a plastic plate, and this is the one that I used. You can use a different one. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but you do need a plastic plate. And then I also used a Sharpie. You do not need a Sharpie, but I used it since I had one because it helped me outline the hemisphere of the plate and also helped me outline each word, like low, just right, and fast. And then also I went ahead and wrote my name because it is my engine plate. So my name and outlining everything just to help me keep. If you want to use a pencil, you can use a pencil. If you don't want to use anything, that is definitely okay. That just means you're more artsy than me. And so the next thing I started using was a marker to color the sections, but on my plastic plate it wasn't setting in very well, so I switched over to crayons. If you want to use markers, if you want to use crayons, it's definitely up to you as long as you color each section. And you're going to also need construction paper to do the arrow of the engine plate. I actually drew my arrow with a pencil and then I cut it out. So you will need scissors in order to cut out the arrow of the construction paper. And then once you're done with the arrow, you're gonna need a brass fastener. You just need one, because when you're done with the arrow and you're gonna need the brass fastener, you're gonna put the brass fastener through the plastic plate with the arrow, and then this is what it's gonna look like on the back. And then you'll be able to switch it up. If you're having difficulties on moving your arrow, because I did when I first did this, then just pull the brass fastener out just a little bit, loosen it up a little bit in order for it to have some room to move. Okay, perfect. So if your engine plate doesn't look exactly like mine, that is definitely okay. Make your engine plate the way however you want to make it. Make it uniquely yours. So for an example, I'm going to show you how the engine plate is to be used. So earlier today, I ran 2 miles. So when I was running, my heart was thumping. I was obviously running at a faster pace than walking. So what would you say my engine was at whenever I was running 2 miles? Would you say I was on low? Would you say I was just right? Or would you say I was fast? If you guess fast, then you're definitely correct, because I was on fast mode. My heart was pumping, a lot of blood was going through my body, I was sweating, my face was probably a little red. So yes, my engine was definitely on fast. So once I stopped running and I was back in my car and I was coming down from being on fast mode, what mode do you think my engine was in? Do you think it was still on fast? Do you think it was just right? Or do you think it was slow? If you guessed that it was low, you're correct. Fast, if you guessed fast, it may have still been a little bit fast, but I was definitely feeling on low because I started realizing that my body needed to replenish all the calories that I just lost from running 2 miles. So after I came home and I took a shower and I ate, how do you think my engine was feeling? Do you think it was on low, just right, or fast? If you guessed just right, you are definitely correct. So perfect. Thank you for listening on my story and me explaining to you on how I use the engine plate and how it is to be used. So now we will be going to the next section of where I will be explaining what each section means in your engine plate. If you notice that your engine is on blue, this may mean that you may be feeling tired, you may be feeling lonely, sad, or worried, or you may just be thirsty or be so hungry that you want to lay down. So any of these things can mean that you may be on the blue zone, and that might be the reason why you're running on the blue section. And so some ways that can help you get out of the blue section is by asking yourself questions like, am I thirsty? Do I need a drink? Do I need a snack? Do I need a food? Do I want somebody to hug me? Do I want to spend time with somebody? Or maybe I just need a happy book or music or a movie to help you get into the just right section. If your engine is on green, then this might mean that you're feeling just right. You're feeling calm, you're feeling relaxed, you're feeling you're ready to learn, able to concentrate, your tummy is probably fed, you probably had lots of time to sleep, lots of time to play today, and your body muscles are loose and relaxed, so you are feeling happy. If you're on the red zone of your engine plate, then you're probably feeling super hyper. So you're probably bouncing off the walls of your house, you're running around your house, and you have so much energy that you can just jump up and down. Or you might be in the red zone because you're feeling very angry. You may want to feel like you have so much anger inside of you that you might want to explode. You may feel like you want to punch something. Your fists might feel really tight. Your muscles might feel very tight. Or you might be on the red zone because you're so hungry that you get angry. Or you may be so tired that you're getting cranky. So some ways to get out of the red zone and back into the just right section is by asking yourself questions like, am I thirsty? Am I hungry? Do I just need to eat a snack? Do I just need to eat something? Sometimes taking a drinks of water actually helps you feel a little bit better. And then also you can take deep breaths. If you ever heard about the saying, are you angry? You want to taco about it? So talking it out with somebody sometimes helps. Walking it out, so taking a breather, taking deep breaths and walking away. Sometimes tearing a piece of paper. So before with one of you guys, I actually have put a paper up like this and then they just chopped it down like karate chopping. So sometimes that helps. Tearing tissue paper, squeezing Play-Doh. If you came by the office, we gave you stress balls last week, and so you can really squeeze that stress ball. You can push the wall. You can do push-ups. That actually helps me when I'm in the office and I'm feeling not angry but just stressed and I can feel my muscles tightening. Then I do push-ups and that helps me. That tension relieves the tension that you're feeling inside. So now you learned all about the blue zone, the red zone, and the green zone, the low zone, the just right zone, and the fast zone. So you learn what each section means and also how you can get back into the just right section. So thank you for tuning in into our video so we can explain to you the purpose of the engine plate, and I hope you enjoy using it and that it's very fun. And if your family members want to make one and you want to put it up in the fridge, if you want to put it somewhere where everyone can see in the house so you guys can be able to be better to communicate on how you guys are all feeling, you guys will be surprised on how much better that you guys will be able to communicate with each other when you know which zone you're at. So thank you and see you guys next time.